Sagittarius, hi, welcome to your reading. Adrian here from ahngreatlife.com, and this is a reading for the month of March. Please bear in mind that this is a general reading which will not resonate for everyone. Just want to apologize that I haven't been uploading my videos as consistently as I actually like to. I'm busy moving at the moment, so there's just a couple of things that have been going on in my life. All right, so let's see, what is your position of strength? Where are we starting off from? Where are you at the moment, Sagittarius? Let's see, what do we have for you? This card's presenting itself, and you've got the Seven of Cups. Things not necessarily being in the best possible flow for you at the moment. And funny enough though, Sagittarius, this is a space where we begin to see some of the things that are not working out. They're not that favorable. They're not exactly the way that we'd like them to be. But remember, by default also, and I feel this is what's happening for many of you, is that you are also seeing, it's almost like a new path is revealing itself for you, all right? So if you don't like where things are at the moment, I also see a new path, and a very prosperous path actually opening itself for you, all right? Direct influence for you at the moment. Two of Cups, the heart's true desires. What is it that you really want? You know, in life, in love, in emotions, in mental stability, in emotional stability. I see real contemplation here, where you know you may have thought before, okay, I'd like to have that, I'd like to have that, that will be nice, that will be nice, that sort of thing. But I see a real, almost like a seriousness here at the moment for what it is that, you know, your heart's true desires. And those true desires that you have, they're busy unfolding, they're busy coming true for you at the moment. So that's what's, you know, what's really, really great, is that true heart's desires are actually busy coming true for you, okay? What has brought you to this point? Mother of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords. You have taken some real time to really, really think about things. What is it that you really want? What is it that you really desire? What is it that you really want to experience? I see that some of you have really, you know, put those sort of thoughts in there. And obviously when we put in those thoughts, we begin to see the things that are not in alignment with those thoughts, and the path which is happening for you begins to reveal itself. In your foundation at the moment, this is a space that really doesn't feel nice, because it's the Five of Pentacles. It's some of the hopes and some of the dreams that we have, or that we had, that you realize that those things are not going to come, you know, to pass. Allow yourself to feel those feelings. Allow yourself to feel that release, okay? Because for some of you, there's a definite way in which, you know, it appeared that life is going to go, love is going to go, business is going to go, materialistic stability is going to go. There might be some broken promises here, but these are broken promises that actually lead to, you know, that lead to success. And when I say broken promises, it's like those type of things that we believe this is what life is going to be like, and then it turns out that it's not that way, all right? But it's also things that we create for ourselves sometimes from a certain sort of point that you are at, but as you grow, you become more, and even though it might have seemed so feasible something at that particular point in time, as you sometimes go forward in life, you realize that I'm open for more, I'm open for different, okay? Let's see what's in your foundation. Taking there from the bottom of the deck, you've got the Hierophant. This is the challenges of new beginnings. The challenges that basically goes apart with change, you know. But this is what Source want to let you know, is that you've got what it takes to be super successful. You've got what it takes to be super successful going forward. Because remember, as you head forward into life, you create the path for yourself. And if you can have the courage and the bravery to go forward in life, Sagittarius, you will create a very beautiful space for yourself going forward. Okay? Beautiful inner peace. And also potential outcome. Three of Pentacles. Multiple opportunities, multiple options, choices. What do you want? You know, so going forward, you get a wonderful choice where you can actually stay with what you create, or you can actually even create more for yourself. So if you are feeling very stuck at the moment, like it's almost like some of you can already begin to feel the release. But if you do feel stuck at the moment, know that the path in many ways is open to reveal itself. And for many of you, this is about finding love at the most unexpected of times. Like It's the last thing you might have been thinking about. You'll be like, don't have time for that right now. May have been nice another time. Maybe in the past, maybe in the future. Don't have time for it right now. Well, it's here and it will serve you really, really well. So don't be close to that, okay? If God could send you an email, what would he say? 4 of Wands. There's a sense of growth within you. There's possible marriage here for many of you. High level commitment. So this is very unexpected love. You know, you didn't expect this. You were like, listen, this is not what I expected. Okay, this is not what I'm open to now. Well, it's here. I can just tell you what I see. What you may not be aware of and what is happening there with the 5 of Cups. Sorry, there are, you know, again, there's some things that are revealing themselves here. Some patterns, some people, even some two-facedness beginning to reveal itself here. Things that you were holding on to the past, things that you thought you grew past that, you healed past that, and you realize, well, maybe not. All right? Showing up to be healed. In your turning point, hopes and fears, you've got the Daughter of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. Contemplation, focus on those thoughts. Because your thoughts, with your potential outcome there, the 6 of Swords, the 6 of, the 6 of Wands, victory, success, prosperity, abundance, things more beautiful than you ever imagined, positive karma coming back to you, promotions, sudden prosperous growth, presenting itself with you. So be sure that you focus on only the positive so that you take yourself towards that positivity that is actually being you know, made possible for you by the universe at the moment. All right? Let's clarify. Some of you are really blowing love away. You're like, no. I'm on a path of my own. I'm healing. I ain't got no time for love now. I'm on the healing vibe. Well, when we heal, what is more beautiful than having somebody to hold your hand that just wants you to win? Because that's what I see for you. All right? Okay, drawing 2 cards for that. These 2 cards came out right away. 6 of Wands and the Empress. Again, abundance, success, and prosperity. The 6 of Wands is all about abundance. It's all about winning. It's all about promotions. It's all about getting those positive things that you are fully deserving of coming your way, as is the Empress. So the Empress is saying to you, know what, Sagittarius, you can chill. Especially when it comes to love. You can chill because it's coming in a way and at a time and in a manner that serves your highest good. Don't overwhelm yourself by it. Okay, don't push it away. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Let's draw a card for that love, for that 2 of Cups. Let's see what that's all about. 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Some of you are healing and releasing things of the past. The situation is presenting itself because some of you may not actually realize that you are still hurt by what maybe a partner did in the past, by what someone did in the past to you, Sagittarius. Some of you don't actually realize that, you know, you may think that you're already healed from something, but then you realize, well, there's still some healing that needs to be done. And this person that comes in helps you with that healing. And going forward, you actually get a choice. You can either end things in a very amicable way with this person, or you can go forward and it can be very successful. Either way, I see that if you end things, that you remain friends. If you decide to go forward with things, sorry, then as I can see for many of you, there's a definite possibility of marriage, healthy marriage, okay? In the recent past, clarifying that Mother of Swords, that Queen of Swords, you've got the 5 of Pentacles, the World, and the Page of Wands. So, you know, for many of you, there was that space of almost romanticizing the difficulties of life. Who things are so challenging? Oh, it's okay. It's all right. I'm strong. I'm growing through this. You know, I'm spiritual. I'm love and light. I'm okay. I'm building my character. Some of you realize, you know what? It's time to let that rubbish spirituality go. Maybe you needed to have that kind of talk with you there for a while, but I see that some of you said, you know what, instead of telling myself that things are okay, I'm actually willing to move away from there, and you recognize that it was actually the end of a cycle, all right, and a new beginning. Which brings us to this foundational energy, this 5 of Pentacles here for you, because there is, you know, just because we know that we need to let go of things sometimes, it can still be very hard to actually do that. And so some of you are actually dealing with that at the moment. Let's see what we got there for you. 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, the Star, okay? Aquarius energy, flow, prosperity, universal flow. Magical things, almost like, you know what's coming about here for you, Sagittarius? There's a space here coming where you can almost choose what you want to do with life going forward. And so a lot of the things that are coming into your life, you may not necessarily like them, but you can say, okay, don't like this, don't like that, don't like that. It's almost like choosing a dress from a runway or something like that. Or like, you know, when you go to something like those restaurants that normally have those like conveyor belts, they normally do it with sushi and stuff. And in my personal favorite, when they do it with dessert, you know, or even little tiny salads. I love salads. So like little tiny little mini salads and things like that. And it's almost like, well, don't like that, don't like that. That could be nice, let's give that a try. And you look at life in that same sort of way, all right? Let's look at the Hierophant. Going to draw a card for that. Strength, you are healing, you are growing, okay? You are releasing from many things. A lot of you that are feeling a lot of fear and a lot of apprehension know that you actually, it's almost like the situation again is representing itself for you to grow stronger. I mean, even things like, if I can use an example from my own life, I remember when my friend suggested to me, Adrian, why don't you do readings on YouTube? I will never, ever do that. Never. Like, That one day if I lay on my deathbed and you know, I get to have a deathbed and you were there, I'll actually show it to you. See, I told you I'll never do it. That was less than 3 years ago. Okay, so it's the same sort of thing that's happening for you. Let's see heading forward. So clarifying the 3 of Pentacles, you've got the Empress, you've got the 4 of Cups, and you've got the 8 of Wands. Because remember that the same thing that my friend reminded me of when I said, well, there are thousands of tarot readers on YouTube. She's like, yes, but none of them are you. All right. And yes, there are many other people in this world, Sagittarius, but none of them are you. Growing into your strength, all right? They were the Empress, the 4 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. Don't be closed off to new things. Don't be closed off to love. Don't be closed off to possibilities, okay? What do we have for you here in this 4 of Wands? We've got the 3 of Cups, the Devil, and the Knight of Cups. Here in this space, what Source would like to let you know. Okay. There's a lot of growth here for you. There's a lot of moving closer to your soul family. There's a lot of releases taking place. Some of you may have toxic friends, toxic family members that you may not have realized are toxic, or you may have sort of like said, well, you know, maybe justifying things. And I see you being in a space where you are releasing what you need to release, because you're basically giving yourself the love that you need. And because you're doing that, life is again giving that back to you. So again, love, good friendships, great support. Okay. Very beautiful. Definitely possibility of marriage here for you. Even for some of you, you may have, you know, would have liked to be with someone, but you thought that is never going to work for whatever reason. It's now working out for you. Okay. Drawing for you one card there for the 5 of Cups, what you don't see coming, King of Swords, clarity of mind, clarity of where to head forward in life. Okay? So if you are feeling a little bit confused at the moment, clarity is revealing itself to you in your turning point. Daughter of Swords, which remember is that night, it's the Page of Swords, contemplation with the Sun energy. Be sure to focus on very positive thoughts for what you want and not necessarily for what you don't want, because you are manifesting really powerfully at this moment. Make sure that you focus on things that you actually do want. All right, even if you just page through a magazine or online, you know, like an online shopping site or whatever, Instagram, and like, oh, I like this, like that. All right, don't look at the things that scare you. If you, for example, let's say like something that I picked up within myself, when I look at, you know, and I'm not talking about being in denial, but when I look at the mandates, you know, is the government trying to take us down? Are they trying to kill us? You know, that sort of thing. Yes, they may very well be doing that, but I found that it really drains my energy so low, and it takes me into such an angry space that I'm like, it really doesn't benefit me to do that. All right, so don't do things that don't. If you can help it, don't give your attention to things that brings your vibe down. All right, let's see what we've got there for you with a potential outcome. Ooh la la. Oh goodness, getting better and better. So clarifying that Six of Pentacles, which is, I keep on saying Pentacles once. So maybe there's more money, there's change in mindset coming for you, because that's what Six of Pentacles is. But Six of Wands, you got the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy, natural luck, Queen of Swords, the Magician. You're going into a space, Sagittarius, where you are becoming that powerful creator that creates for yourself the love, the life, the abundance that you actually want. Loved it, loved it, loved it. All right. If it resonates, take a nice deep breath and take a nice deep breath and claim that for yourself. All right. Let's finish off with an oracle card. If that resonates with you, Sagittarius, I'd really appreciate you giving me a nice thumbs up, give me a like, comment, share, subscribe. Always appreciate that. Helping the channel to grow. Whoa. Taking a deep breath and allow the magic to come to you. Isn't that amazing? Just taking a nice deep breath and allow the magic to actually come to you. All right. To get a broader sense of your availability, bigger message, also be sure to look at the readings for your moon and for your ascending. Until next time, hope that helps. Bye.